Back in the game and well at the top, a king of the ring and calling my spots. I'm raising the bar to crank it a notch. I'm full of mistakes, cause life is a botch. Lights can get brighter and brighter. I walk through that curtain, my levels get higher and higher. Studied the best, in this generation I'm next. Super Kid Party, no doubt we just hit a suplex. Hooker by crook, survive if I let you, they stand to their feet. Sports entertainment, professional wrestling, tickets keep selling. I've been on.
What's going on, ladies and gents? Attention dudes and dudettes coming at you and keeping it spinning like an episode of Raw Russian Roulette. We are in the building, letting you know we here to turn and crank things up a notch. Welcome to everybody's favorite show of all shows. Ladies and gentlemen, Life's a Botch. We in the building. It's your boy Dwayne, aka the Highlight Reel. Joined none other by my favorite co-host of Peoples. As you can see, we strong today. We got all three back, you feel me? We got, ladies first here, of course, we're going Miss Ash Benny, you know what I'm saying? And then, of course, we can't forget my boy, Playboy Rick in the building. What's happening, y'all? What's up, crew? What's good?
What's good? I missed y'all. It's good to be back.
I know we missed you.
Yeah, I hope I was missed as well. I told y'all I got a surprise for y'all. What? Let me do a wardrobe check. What you got on? What you got on, Dwayne?
Okay. You know, repping the Hurt Business. You know, it's been all this talk about the Hurt Business coming back. So your boy MVP, you feel me?
I feel like I'm a little out of pocket, so let me get
Uh-oh.
I live.
My boy.
The Acclaim did it.
Come on now. Acclaim business.
And that's autograph. Let's go. I'm back. I'm strong. Let's go.
Okay, I'm crying. You said what y'all got on? Oh, y'all got that on? That's nice.
Hey, that's most important though. You know what I'm saying? We see Ash Benny over there repping Trinity.
Yep.
Okay, knockout women's champion.
Okay.
So we 3 brands strong, you know?
Yeah, facts. Impact, WWE, and AEW.
That's the triple threat, baby. Top 3.
Okay.
Like your favorite trio right here. Top 3 in the podcast content creation game. You know, I'm going to do something a little new real quick. You know, I'm going to take a moment to just shout out content creators out there, specifically our melanated ones out there. You feel me? So real quick, I'm going to call this a podcast content creation pro wrestling shout out where we just sending love to all our peoples. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know if y'all get a chance to check us out and listen, but we want to shout y'all out anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what we all about. Connecting, building, showing love and support. So if you're listening, first and foremost, man, we just going to take a moment to just shout out. Shout out to the Jobbeteers podcast. Shout out to my boys, the Dirty Heels podcast. Shout out to the Women's Wrestling Talk podcast, you feel me? Shout out none other than the Poor Horsemen podcast, you feel me? They out there in the building, you know what I'm saying? Just repping and showing love out here, y'all, because y'all doing y'all thing, man. I see y'all in the content creation space, you feel me? And I just wanted to show love to where love is due. Give everybody their content creation flowers. We're going to get some content creating love people's on here. And I can't forget my boy, Gresh. You know what I'm saying? To Gresh Digital and Gresh Unleashed, you feel me? So we all out here showing love, and that's just what it's all about. So we got a pretty rundown packed episode for y'all today, man. We're going to keep it pretty brief. You know what I'm saying? We just dropped an episode. Shout out to me and Ash Benny holding it down while boy Rick was handling business away for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So if you haven't already, first and foremost, check out our last episode where we basically just gave up 2 weeks worth because we had missed a week for y'all, man. So check out our last episode 72, y'all. Keep that in mind. So this is episode 4 right here with my new crew as we debuted. But as a whole for the show, we are this will make episode number 73. So we are on the road to 100 episodes, y'all. And I can't wait till we get to that 100. We're going to find a way to do something special for y'all when we get to episode 100. You feel me? But with that being said, dog, we are here. We are going to run down and talk about a phenomenal, or should I say electrifying return. Heck, some may even say this is very thunderous if you include the fact that we had 2 legends in the building on one night. Something we ain't seen since 2013, if I do
Technically
not believe.
3.
Whoo! Uh-oh.
Technically 3. Ray was there too. Put some respect on Ray.
Okay. Technically 3. You know, we got three legends in the building. You feel me? So, you know, we got that, and then yeah, we're gonna run down through that. Then we're gonna turn over to our girl Ash Benny, who gonna run down for the ladies, and we're gonna talk about, you know, we got a new. If you didn't hear, we got a new. That's right, new NXT Women's Champion, and as she's nicknamed, the Man Slam Champion, I believe, or something like that. So, you know, we got a new NXT champion to discuss potential feuds.
That's NXT.
NXT, ladies and gentlemen. So we got potential feuds there, and then of course we had another mega return in Miss Nia Jax. You know, the irresistible force who's putting the women's division on notice. So we're gonna let Ash Benny kind of talk about some of her favorite or potential feuds she's looking to see with Miss Nia Jax's return. And then, of course, as y'all know, we're gonna close this thing out. We got 2 pretty dope shows coming up, major, starting tonight. As in, we got tonight, y'all. As y'all listening to this, it will likely have probably been the next day. But we have AEW Grand Slam on the way, and of course, cannot forget after that we have NXT No Mercy. So we got time to run them predictions up, y'all. I'll update y'all where we stand on them standings. And yeah, this is gonna be a fun time. So with that, everybody, let's sit back, relax, enjoy the show. You know what I'm saying? Get in the vibes. You know what I'm saying? Grab your favorite snack, whatever you need to do. Take this moment to do so. While you're doing that, before we even get started, I got one final thing to say is before you do anything else, make sure you take this time to hit the subscribe button right there on YouTube. If you're watching us, hit that subscribe and notification bell. Subscribe to the Life's a Botch podcast on YouTube, but also subscribe to our platform behind this platform in OTS Media Co. All things sports, media, music, film, and TV, and so much more. Thanks to that platform, we are able to do what we do for y'all right here as a wrestling content podcast. So with that, make sure you go over there to OTS Media Co. And if you go onto that page, hit subscribe there. You can find the Life's a Botch podcast page right at the very end of the homepage, where you can also subscribe to us for short form content and all that good stuff, especially when we go live after major pay-per-views and you want to get our thoughts, takes, and opinions on what we had on tonight's shows. But with that being said, man, we appreciate y'all for the love and the support. Without further ado, man, boy, let's get cooking. But real quick, you know, we gotta ask and just break some of the small talk. I gotta ask y'all. You know, it's been a while since we had this full crew. So, how's everybody been doing this week? Y'all been good? What y'all life treating y'all well? What's going on?
Oh yeah, it's doing good, doing great.
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Pretty good week so far.
Yes, sir. See, I love that. I'm seeing smiles on faces. I'm seeing, you know what I'm saying? We happy to be here. We happy to give y'all content, and that's what it's all about. So I just got to check on my peoples, man. You know, you got to make sure mental health, make sure everything good. You know, that's what we got. We fam.
How are you doing?
Man, you know, your boy holding in pretty good, man. I can't complain, y'all. It's been fun. It's been a great experience so far. So we just in here ready. I'm excited for what's going on, man. Working on some stuff. Shout out to my boy. I wanted to send a real big shout out to my boy Shoot Taylor out there on the independent scene out here in Atlanta. Your boy did a theme song for him, man.
I seen that.
That's dope.
That's fire. The crowd. I thought my boy was playing when he was like, you know, you got the hottest independent theme song out here in these streets. I'm like, nah, man, stop playing. Boy, that crowd was singing that hook. I said,
that's fire.
No, like, ooh, man, that gives a brother goosebumps. So holla at your boy, y'all, if you're an independent wrestler out there and you're listening right now, we turning this into a thing now. And these themes also, if you didn't know, they will be posted on all streaming sites very, very soon. I'm working on all that right now. So every independent wrestler that I've done a theme for will be online for everybody to stream very, very soon. So that way you have it in the comfort of your own gym or home, wherever you want to be at. You know what I'm saying? That's what I love about y'all, man. Y'all support.
Can we talk about all the love that the last week's show been getting reposted? I've been seeing it on y'all page.
Yeah.
Hey, we see y'all, man.
Nice. That's
we
been
see
nice.
y'all.
Yeah. Thank you for the love.
The love is felt.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And listen, that's why I said we trying to work on getting more stuff out there for y'all, more short form content. Y'all bear with us, man. But we thank y'all already for the support we got. Like I said, we still getting this together as this new debut crew. You know, I know you guys are used to your boy. If you've been a long time supporter, y'all probably just used to me on this thing. But I had to get a crew, and I found the perfect crew right here. And they've been doing so well since we formed this thing. And they killing the game, man. So shout out to every last one of y'all supporting what we got going on, man. This grind will not stop. It's only going to get bigger and better from this point. So again, we emphasize, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell on YouTube, leave a 5-star rating on Apple Podcasts or any podcast you're on. So that way more eyes and ears can get directed to this charismatic crew that you don't never ever want to forget. You know what I'm saying? So y'all ready to get in some discussion? Let's go on ahead and get into something. This is actually fitting given the occasion, ladies and gentlemen. This is inspired by the very man who returned as of this week, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get into what's cooking. So y'all, pun intended is very, very fitting. I never thought I would actually come up with that segment to actually lead in.
Right?
To come back full circle.
Look at that. What an electrifying night. Over 1 million views. WWE had no problem emphasizing that one, y'all. I see that.
Yeah.
They were happy to post those.
They ain't padding stats like a London show.
Yeah.
Apparently not, you know. Yeah. But I like the shot, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I see you, you know.
Expect nothing less.
Nothing less. But yeah, so where were y'all in the moment of this? Like, were y'all watching this live? Were y'all like, you know, because for me, I ain't gonna lie, I was at the time, I had to I was doing a gig. Yeah, I was doing the talent show thing I was telling you about, Ash, where I had to host it. I had to judge the talent show that night, so I didn't get to see Smackdown live that night. But I remember I got around to checking my phone, and Gresh texts me, and he's like, nah, bro. If The Rock mess around and he back, Philly about to be real lit. We go. I said, huh?
My hotel's booked.
Yeah, my hotel's been booked. I said, huh? What you talking about? Next thing I know, I just happen to see YouTube. First picture I see is The Rock's face right there with Death. I said, oh no, he's back. Like, he's back.
Yeah.
Oh shoot. I watched this thing. I got excited in the mug. I said, "Oh, thank you, writer's strike." I never thought.
Yep.
What a win. What a W for WWE.
Like, yeah, they got that plan B. John, plan B on deck.
You know. So where were y'all in this moment? Did y'all get to see this live, or what? Talk to me how y'all was feeling in this moment when y'all heard that music just pop off.
I saw it live.
Oh, you did. Nice.
Yeah, I saw it live. So we were just watching SmackDown. I was like, well, maybe tune in for like a couple minutes to see what the vibes are tonight, and then I'll probably watch the rest tomorrow morning. Mm-hmm. Pat McAfee comes out, and I'm like, oh, sorry, babe. It's like, I'm gonna watch this whole episode tonight. Pat comes out, and then, you know, he has that whole interaction with Austin. When The Rock's music hit, I was like, I was gagged. I was really, really gagged. I did not think that he was coming back anytime soon.
Man.
Yeah.
Did y'all see any of the posts how salty people was? Like, they thought Rock was gonna be at last year's Mania, and they was like, I spent all this bread, and then a rando Denver show.
Well, no, we can't say rando now. See, me and Ash expressed that, so we're gonna express this again. Denver, Colorado, the whole entire state of Colorado. Can we just take a moment to say Colorado is winning? All right, they're literally and figuratively, they are winning. Okay,
talking about Coach Prime.
You got Coach Prime over here. You took your whole team from winning one game all season. Now you're 3 games in undefeated, right? Since Coach Prime took over, this man is featured all across sports headlines. Literally, the funny part about all of this is earlier that same day, Pat McAfee, working for ESPN the way he does, he's doing his Pat McAfee show. Now, this is what was so funny that where I connected the dots because I was like, oh, y'all ain't slick. Okay. I was like, hold up. WWE must be they gotta be in Colorado. Because wait a minute, why would The Rock suddenly be here that quickly? And Pat McAfee too? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
And then when I realized, I was like, wait, Pat McAfee did say The Rock was going to be a guest on his show today. And they were literally in Colorado earlier this morning. Negro, they in Colorado, ain't they?
Crazy.
I was like, as soon as I heard Michael Cole say Denver, Colorado, I was like, yeah, that was like a perfect that was no accident.
Came together. Yeah.
It just did. So I was like, you'd have to do some serious smart dig down deep to kind of connect the dots and be like, McAfee kind of slick gave this away, unintentionally.
Yeah.
But this was a dope moment though. Like arguably top 5 of this year, I'd say at this point. Y'all said we kept thinking, we were like, are we gonna see him at SummerSlam? Are we gonna see him at Royal Rumble? Are we gonna see him, what were some of those other shows they were rumoring that he was gonna be there? WrestleMania LA.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, WrestleMania LA was the big one.
That was the big one because Hollywood.
Yeah,
Hollywood Rock.
Everyone thought like, hey, it's in your turf, Rock. Come on, just right there. You a drop.
Yeah.
Man, y'all, this is crazy. So, at the expense of none other than let's talk about who took the butt end of this. Are you ready to say Mr. Theory is buried, or are you thinking is he living his best life? Are we overlooking this thing, and maybe I don't know. What do y'all think right now? Where we at?
I mean, he in the conversation, so he ain't gone. You know what I'm saying? He getting touched by stars, so I can see him bouncing back. He can bounce back from it.
Yeah, he's just. I just feel like you keep getting played in these promo battles.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You keep getting played in these promo battles. So, but I feel like if anything, it's given him like a rub. Because I mean, how many people can say in modern day that they were in the ring with The Rock and did a promo battle against The Rock?
Well, Ash, I'm glad you said that because I have one guy in mind, and unfortunately, I don't think
Aaron.
So if 2 people were ever on the same path here, let's see, both Money in the Bank winners, both failed miserably at cashing in their Money in the Bank briefcases. Both gentlemen were in the ring with The Rock in a promo battle, and both of them
got smoked.
So I don't know if this is really necessarily a good look for your boy Austin Theory, but it remains to be seen. We're gonna see, y'all. We're gonna see. I mean, he's won a singles championship in the WWE. Unlike over here, that much I can say. I give him that. But
his moment of truth is gonna be when he get a new finisher. Once he, you remember that lame finisher Randy had? Once he got to RKO, it was off to it was a rocket. He had a goofy finisher.
Yeah.
It was A-Town Downish. Like
that's true. That's a fair point. Rick. You make a fair point there. So I don't know, but this right here was quite the segment of all segments, and truly a way to kick off SmackDown. I mean, I was like, Fox, y'all did all this complaining, and look at you now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. They might be back in the running for that TV deal. Like,
they're about to tell Amazon and Disney to sit down.
This ours right here. This ours.
Yeah. Like, oh no. We have standard business already. No.
They gonna want that old thing back,
right?
For real, like it's like
Mania season looking crazy.
Yeah, man.
Y'all
What is
gonna
this
have me.
week for Cody
Y'all gonna have
Rhodes?
me buy a ticket. Y'all gonna have me buy a ticket.
I'm ready.
I told you, Rick. Look, I can tell you. Look. I can.
I'm out.
Everybody knows right now. After Royal Rumble officially announced Tampa, Florida, me and Gresh said, "Okay, we're going to Florida. We're right there. It's right there next to us." We said, "Yeah, we're going to Florida.
Might as well, yeah.
We're definitely going." WrestleMania, the way this is trajectory right now, shoot.
Yeah, that's gonna be a big one.
As long as that writer strike stays intact. So y'all, we just got to say our prayers, eat our vitamins.
It's not.
Let's just say, hey, writer strike, don't be ready by the time.
Yeah, with negotiations and how everything's looking, I don't think they're solving that in the next couple months. So I think we're good.
Yeah.
So
we should be straight.
With that, then, if that's the case, in the event of this, it's a blessing in disguise. I mean, obviously, we want people to get the money. Get your money, y'all. Get your money.
Yeah, facts.
Once you get that bag, you deserve it. Now, in the meantime, though, the cool thing about it is you ain't crossing no picket line if you're working for WWE. So, Batista, The Rock, John Cena, all these dope individuals who have done many great things in the Hollywood realm are now suddenly at a halt. There's literally nothing for them to do.
Yeah.
Batista's going on file right now to say, I'm open to it. Yes, I did retire with Triple H, my buddy, my best friend. But if they would pick up the phone and call, of course I'd come. Made it real known out there. So, and we saw John Cena also kind of already make it known he's there for the next couple of months at most, at least.
Oh, yeah.
So we already know his situation. And I mean, we saw a nice moment between The Rock and John Cena as they went face to face and gave each other big hugs like family would do. I guess that beef's officially squashed.
Yeah.
Cena's final stop is Milwaukee. Roman just been announced for Milwaukee. So my SmackDown looking juking too.
Yeah. Might not get Bianca, but got Roman.
I better get Bianca, goddamn.
Bianca right now on an island. writing her children's book.
We got happy. You might have Jade though.
Yeah. Yeah, I might. If Bianca's A1, that'd be B1. You know what I'm saying?
I'm weak. I'm weak. The next best thing.
Okay.
I'll do. That'll do for me.
Head nod. That'll work.
Let me ask you then, guys. Crew, what are we gonna say? What do we want? What do we? In our minds, let's put on our thinking caps, our Booker caps here. Like, who do you want to see all these legends and OGs now that they're out of this Hollywood realm for a while? Who would you like to see them put over or feud with or just make an appearance here and there? Where y'all at right now?
I feel like Rock and Roman needs to happen.
Yes,
just so that Roman can definitively win, so he can be like, "I am a god," like standing over WrestleMania 40 with all the lights and all of the pyro going off, holding.
You got Roman going over? Wow.
I feel like this is the way to cement the reign.
Yeah.
You know,
Rock would put him over. Now,
I just don't see Rock laying down for Roman.
Do you?
not with his history of winning. Like it would have to be bloodline shenanigans.
True. But I feel like if Roman doesn't win, it would just be like, I thought you were that guy. I thought you were
beach ball. I've been trying to tell y'all. Don't put where's y'all got
not too much. Not too much.
It's beach ball. It's forever.
Not too much.
Talk about the GOAT for Ashley over here now.
Hey, I'm gonna start posting the wave and the beach ball out every week. I'm gonna tag Ash in it every week.
Shaking my head.
Like that, man. It don't work like every count you do, she's gonna post you up videos of everybody at once, just so you know.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good.
It's a reason. You know. Man, who am I? Just playing devil's advocate.
Y'all brought up Batista. They said the reason why they put Bex over, it was to solidify NXT as a contender. I could see Batista going in there and shaking things up with Braun Breaker. That'd be a nice little exchange.
I love that.
Batista.
For Stand to Deliver, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, all right, yeah.
That would go crazy.
Yeah. You know, it would be interesting to see what they do with Batista. I mean, like you said, Ash, I mean, obviously a Roman angle wouldn't happen given that we're trying to hope to see that with The Rock. So
yeah.
I
have a sidebar about that, by the way.
Okay, all right. We're gonna get to that. Give that thought.
Yeah.
I'll look at where Batista fits in this angle here, like what they would creatively want to do with a guy like that. I like the Braun Breaker angle. That's interesting. You know, it's a good way to call Braun up if they decide to.
Yeah, that would be a good launch. Yeah.
Then it makes me wonder. I'm like, because wrestling's winning a lot, and it makes me wonder now, with all of these legends in the mix up here, there's a guy we're still waiting for to come back by the name of Randy Orton.
I was just gonna say that.
And I wonder sometimes, I say, well, who is it possible for maybe a mini Evolution reunion of some potential feud? I don't know.
Oh my God.
You know, I know Triple H can't really get in the ring anymore, but there's still ways to work around it, you know?
Yeah. I mean? Guest referee. Special guest referee.
Yeah. Something. I don't know, man. There's so many possibilities here. Like, it's exciting to think about, you know, you got guys like LA Knight who need some extra boosts up, you know, like you get the cosign and you're like, okay, he's getting the stock risen. You got a Seth Rollins, you got Nakamura. All of these guys and girls are like really rising up the ranks. Wrestling's in a real good space right now. Like everybody's getting taken more seriously now in a sense.
But hold on. Durag Vinnie Mac said it was stale though.
That man is delusional.
It was in the meeting. He said they needed UFC. They needed to make that combo because WWE was getting a little soggy.
You know what?
He's a big man.
That guy, you know, he probably just didn't realize that Alzheimer's kicks in right around that time of year.
Damn.
About that time is starting to come.
Yeah, I'd be like, nurse, he's out again. Like,
hey, it must have that bedpan coming back.
Come on. Yeah.
But I like it. So yeah, I mean, let's say it's looking real good for Royal Rumble season, and it's looking real good for Mania season as well, y'all. So then again, we still got a big four coming in Survivor Series. So it leads me to wonder, you know, there's still a thought of a certain someone also returning in his home city of Chicago. Now, that possible? Do y'all even want that?
I don't think it's necessarily that I want it. I don't think it's needed.
It's not needed, but it wouldn't hurt.
It wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt.
It would be a nice.
Seth's gonna get a petition. Seth's gonna be walking around with a clipboard.
Seth would not. He ain't going.
He ain't go for it.
You would keep them on separate shows, right? So
they would have to.
Somebody tried. They tried that already.
Yeah. So they'd be like, huh? Yeah.
They invented that for the man. They invented it. The man lost his own show.
Like, I'm weak.
They tried and they failed.
Yeah.
Okay, it's all right. One would say, okay, so then, well, I mean, I'm hearing Kevin Owens in a potential feud with this guy, you know, so that's why I'm like,
that would be nice.
I like that.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Nice promo about. Only problem is Kevin Owens is also friends with the Elite, so then there's that too. So.
Yeah, but it's like if you have a problem with KO, it's like, dude, like what's wrong with you? You know, like if you somehow find a problem with KO, he seems like such a chill guy.
Yeah,
I feel like it would take a lot to get him out of his normal temperament.
And he's a fan. Like you can tell he's a fan of the business. Just the way, like, especially his indie stuff, all the moves he did, like like he's a student of the game.
Yeah. I like it.
For real.
It's intriguing to see. We got Survivor Series on the way, y'all, and not to mention
they're like swimwear, y'all gotta come.
Oh my god!
You promised it, but I know for a fact, Royal Rumble, your boy in the building. I can tell you.
I ain't mad at that.
I gotta see.
Yeah,
I gotta allocate some funds.
Yeah, exactly. Hey, shout out to a firm.
Yeah.
Put them tickets on layaway.
Yeah,
right.
That's the goal. I plan to go to the Survivor Series eventually, but
let me get that payment plan popping.
I'm weak.
But we're overdue. We're bound to. We started this squad at SummerSlam in Detroit this past year, which is a moment in its own right. But we're just gonna coordinate the next time we set this up for an in-person link up. So whether it is the Royal Rumble,
it's gonna go down. Our first live together.
That's gonna be dope.
You already know we know how to remodel a hotel room.
Yeah, we do. We got that. We ready. Let's set it up. So okay, with a good transition. There's a lot.
Wait, can I get my sidebar about the WrestleMania card?
Go ahead.
Where does this leave Cody Rhodes?
Oh yeah.
Where does this leave Cody?
At this point, that
man's gonna have a match against Omos. WrestleMania.
Oh, don't do it to him! Don't do it to him!
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. This
story taking too long.
I don't think that story getting finished.
This is a delayed flight, and sorry y'all. I mean,
he's stuck in Albuquerque or something.
Yeah.
But you know what? We can't even fault Cody. We just fault WWE.
Oh, it's not his fault. Yeah.
No.
At the end of the day, WWE, you should have split those titles off Roman to begin with. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Way before that.
Have not only 3 titles hostage. Yeah. 3.
Yeah. Hey.
He said,
You said the word of that is hostage.
3.
You know what?
Hostage.
You know what?
I'm saying that.
I ain't saying.
No. Okay, hostility is one thing. All right. So fact is captive. Okay. To hold 3 of those titles captive. That's just
them belts sitting on the beach.
Yeah.
Life is a beach, they just playing in the sand.
Yeah. That man on his 10th vacation of this year.
Yeah. I mean, it's just, I'm saying, man, like you could easily have had Cody win 1 title. That was it. 1 title. Right? And figured out what you were gonna do. I mean, you did what
Is Roman past? Is he past Hogan's record yet?
He's coming. I think Hogan's is next.
Yeah, it's coming up.
Hogan's is next. Yeah, because I mean, like, I get why they didn't split the belts, because I feel like if Cody won just 1 belt, it kind of would undermine the win. Because it's like, yeah, he beat him, but he didn't beat him. You know what I'm saying? He didn't beat him at his peak.
Mm-hmm.
So I get why they didn't split him.
The weird part is, enough people don't really point this out here. That reign ain't even from both titles. That reign is from the Universal title to begin with.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
It's the title you should have held on to and it wouldn't affect it. Okay.
Yeah.
he could have lost the WWE title. That wouldn't have mattered.
And then they could have brought the winged eagle back, like that custom winged eagle that been going around the internet. That Cody one, that boy wet. Like
it's hard.
that title,
Yeah, it's hard.
That title is wet.
That's what I'm saying, bro. I'm like, you didn't need to go all of these up, down, left, right situations to tell one.
And then speaking of Survivor Series, how is it gonna be champion versus champion? Like what is they gonna do? Like
Roman gonna be like me versus me.
Yeah, what's the format?
Now, see, and that's an interesting transition here because here's a thought when we talk about Cody's story. Here's what gets me because I don't know if I sent y'all the video or if y'all got to see or hear, but The Rock was talking on Pat McAfee's show. And in his mind, apparently, the match with him and Roman was already locked in.
Yeah.
So if that's the case, what you're telling me is, because there was no writer's strike at the time, you clearly must have been busy or they couldn't do this thing.
Yeah.
Enter Cody, who was like the perfect alternative of, oh, well, hey, here's this hot free agent that came to us and wants to complete this story. Now you're going to look worse for the fact that you didn't just finish the story at this past WrestleMania the way you should have.
Yeah.
Because now it's only getting more delayed because now with the writer's strike, now all the big names are coming.
Yep.
Cody just looks kind of like the guy that's just bringing Usos over to the next brand and saying,
playing EVP for some reason. Like, like what the hell? Like what the hell?
Like, I believe in second chances, but do you believe in finishing your story, my friend?
Right.
Like, who's this guy? Like,
that is the question. Do you? Yeah. We need a plead the fifth segment featuring Cody Rhodes, ladies and gentlemen. Call up the Wild 'N Out crew, and you go up to him and you say, "Cody, sir, so when do you plan on finishing the story so we can get a definitive answer? Or I plead the fifth. I just need to know."
Yeah, facts.
Cody gonna have
where are we going?
A full neck full of tats before he finished that story.
Right. Right. Well, his story is with the belt. It's with a championship belt. So he doesn't necessarily need to face Roman in order to complete his story. Yeah. But I feel like because of the fact that he lost at WrestleMania, it makes the most sense for them to do that go background. Yeah.
Running back.
But also to emphasize that, Ash, the thing about it is Roman's number one. If you go after Seth, that's the number 2 title. That's the secondary title.
That's the consolation prize.
It's not supposed consolation prize. It's not being treated like that, but
no, he defended it more than Roman's defended his titles.
Yes, that may be true, but at the end of the day, the number one's the number one, man. Everybody's talking about the reign.
How would y'all feel about him finishing the story the night after Mania? Because night after Mania is just as big. Think that would be a little fizzle?
But I don't think that it's big enough for Roman.
Yeah, I don't think that's big enough for Roman either. And on top of that, at this point, if you're going to finish his story, the only way I realistically see it, I mean, if you didn't do it at a WrestleMania, you'd have to figure out some kind of way to do it like around, I don't know, maybe the anniversary of his father's death or something.
Yeah, something monumental.
Something monumental, exactly, yeah.
On this day, his father literally passed away, or on this day.
Crown Jewel.
Let's do Crown Jewel, yeah.
It's a laughable thing, but these days Crown Jewel's been very WrestleMania-like in most aspects.
Yeah,
it's a spectacle now.
They trying to lock up Ronaldo.
Oh, that would be crazy.
People crap politically, but at the end of the day, man, they've been getting better and better with those Crown Jewels.
Yeah. As long as we keep Goldberg out of there, and we'll be all good.
The minute Goldberg got off the card, suddenly everything started making sense for him.
It started cracking.
Yeah, pretty sure those days are dead. But
thank God.
But no, y'all, it's a lot, and we can't forget Brock's out there looming on a farm somewhere. So ooh, that's it. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you bring Batista back, give us the match we never got and always wanted. I need Batista versus Brock Lesnar, please.
That'd be a nice one.
That would be crazy.
Look,
Yeah.
Give me Batista versus Brock Lesnar as soon as possible.
You ain't gonna do it? Give me what I want.
Give me what I want. Give me what I want. What? Just spitting all slobbering all over the mic.
Oh man, I think was I at that? No, I wasn't. I was at the Raw where he literally the Raw before that one, where he actually beat up Ric Flair at the end of the show.
And when he was dragging him, that's lit.
Nice.
We were there.
He beat the brakes off Rick. Yeah.
It was weird because we're sitting there. We're like, the way that was just booked was so funny to me because it was like imagine they're on commercial break. We're watching all these legends come out. We hear Sting's music. It was the only time I actually got to see Sting live, even though it was just for a stand in the ring kind of moment. But
still though, a win is a win.
Oh yeah, everybody's cheering. They're in the ring, and then you're just like we see it on the screen, and all the wrestlers are just kind of there. And I'm like, this is awkward. I mean, I can see this on TV, but in live, this is kind of weird because y'all are just standing here like getting a free paycheck. It's like, so I don't know, man, but that would be really, really cool. So let's see what happens. Let's cross our I's, dot our T's, as my boy would say for an upcoming segment, pun intended. Let's see what happens going forward. But that's enough about us men's. You know what I'm saying? Let's get some lady meat up in here. You know what I'm saying? Let's bring ladies into it. Ladies, stand up, make some noise, represent. Ladies in full effect on the wrestling intent. It is none other than your favorite from every innie. I'm talking none other than Miss Ash Benny.
Oh, I like that. You ate that.
Trying to find introductions for this for you. Let's see. But Ash, girl, what's up? What are the ladies up to as of late? What's going on? They had a big week as well.
Yeah. So, update on Jade Cargill. They're saying that she's in the Performance Center. So she's training. She's getting ready.
Let's go.
I'm ready. I kind of missed back in the day when like kayfabe was like a thing where so it would just be a genuine surprise. But at the same time, I'm so happy that we know we know everything too.
Behind the scenes reports.
Because we just don't know when we're gonna see her. So there's that.
That's the surprise.
I know y'all seen that nasty hurt business revamp.
Oh yeah, that's been everywhere.
Oh, I need that.
Do you want to see the two of them on the same team here or for a minute?
See, here's my thing. If it's either gonna go two ways: a friendship that goes sour, or a rivalry that turns into a friendship. That's what I see Jade and Bianca becoming. Because them two as a tag team, and they could solidify that tag team strap.
Yeah.
What was talked about on the last show. Go ahead and check it out.
Okay.
I was missing, but I did my homework.
Love that. I like that.
A feud with them would be really interesting, given that one's the first Black female to be on the cover of a video game, while the other one is the first Black female to do pretty much everything else.
Yeah, exactly. and they say Jade is still pretty green, so Bianca came in just a natural talent, and Bianca could probably show her a few things.
Oh.
I'm saying in the ring,
I see what you're doing, Rick. I see what you're doing, sir. All right now.
Yeah, promo battles are gonna go crazy, but like promo battles between the two of them would go crazy.
Especially heel Bianca. You bring Jade in as a face.
Gum popping.
Yes.
I can gum popping Bianca.
You don't even go here,
girl.
God, this is crazy, y'all. Like.
I like that idea, but I'm still gung ho on Bianca being a face. I feel like she could get away with being a face for like another year.
Oh, easy.
I like maybe even 2 more Manias.
She's in she's in that John Cena boat because she does so much stuff, and you saw her and Tez out doing whatever, all the little award shows
all the
and all
press
that.
stuff.
Like,
Yep.
they killing it.
See, the weird part is it looks like I'm not gonna call them the Hurt Business just yet. I don't know what their name is because that's the thing. It's Hurt Business like tendencies, but you don't really know if they actually are the Hurt Business. This could be something
they haven't declared it yet.
Something new.
Yeah, so unless I see MVP, I don't know if this is the Hurt Business or not. But what I will say is that it's very interesting to see what happens in that aspect because I was waiting to see some real heel tendencies from the Street Profits, and we got that.
Yes.
With them attacking the LWO, I said, now I'm starting to get heel vibes. See, when debuted as this new version, I was like, oh yeah, that's heel. But then I still felt like babyface Street Profits.
Yeah, like they're just very well dressed. Like nothing has really changed.
Yeah,
still having fun,
Yeah, exactly.
But now
the red cups are still falling.
Yeah, that edge is starting to come. Yeah, I'm like, okay, get rid of the red cups, get rid of that's the old. We need to. It's just like Roman. Okay, remember when Roman started this tribal chief thing, but you were still getting big dog Roman in the mix, and you're like,
that bulletproof vest and
like, okay, when are we gonna get rid of the vest? When are we gonna change the music? Because I still feel like this is big dog with a attitude. What's going on? And then you slowly got the transition. You got the new music, you got the entrance, you got all that. So now,
can we call it what it is? He got the Brock package. He got Paul Heyman.
The Brock pipeline.
The Brock. He got the Brock package. He got the Brock. You got Paul Heyman. You got a reduced schedule, and you got the belt. That's it. Like
No,
the Brock pipeline.
No, that is not true because Brock never. Brock had one belt. There's a difference.
But Brock had both them belts.
Same time.
He's touched both. He's touched both.
Same time. Not at the same time. There's a difference. Even Brock never carried 3 at once. There's a
that's just different.
Those don't count. Like that is the same belt. That's what they carry it around.
Hey man,
he's like, this still looks hard. Let's keep all 3.
Yeah, let's just keep these hanging around.
Keep them all, But this is pretty cool. So with that, going back to the ladies here, it's interesting to see what happens with Jade and her eventual debut here. Obviously they're gonna probably keep working on her, which means I'm excited because we'll probably see a new arsenal from her. Some things. She looked like she was getting better in AEW anyway. Her
plus, like, she brought out that she's starting to do the choke slam. I've always said that I want to see like a powerful woman use the choke slam. So the fact that she's bringing it made me so happy.
She could also be a good Rhea matchup too.
Ooh,
that'd be a nice.
I feel like that's gonna like set the internet on fire. Like that's gonna set Twitter is gonna be on fire for that match.
Titles. It is possible.
Yeah.
It is.
Stranger things have happened.
Survivor Series is looking more and more interesting, isn't it?
She could also be that spice that spoils Nia Jax stew. She come in.
That would actually be a crazy finish to that match.
You think you're taking everybody out, and then here comes Jade.
Put her into Jaded.
Yeah.
To put Nia Jax into Jaded, that's a statement.
Yeah.
And that's if she even has that finisher, because they may actually give her a new one. WWE.
True. Yeah, true.
It's like
they might keep it as like a signature, and then debut something fresh,
something crazy. Yeah.
They'd be like, yeah, we like the Glam Slam tribute, but that's kind of a thing over.
It's kind of a thing over here.
Yeah.
Like to, how they do. They like to make sure people
give it a little remix.
So but okay. So what? Speaking of Nia Jax, Ash, where are we at with this? What do you think? What do you think we're getting here? She's very destructive throughout the women's division as a whole. She just ran through everyone. So where are we going here?
I'm really liking how they're booking Nia Jax so far. Just make her, the immovable object. Just make her just go in there and just wreck people, And honestly, I feel like they should keep that mold up until Fastlane when they have that match against Rhea. But I don't think that Nia's taking the belt off of Rhea. I don't think that Nia's taking there's gonna be some type of shenanigans to where Rhea's gonna get away with that belt just because the Judgment Day storyline and how it's being booked.
Or Rhea just sneaks it away like with a roll up or like a last minute.
Yeah, exactly. Some type of reversal.
Yeah.
And we have seen her actually hit a riptide on Nia before.
Mm-hmm.
Which would be dope to see.
Very possible.
She got the muscles. She could do it.
Yeah. But honestly, like now that Nia is back, I want to see her have like a full blown feud against Shayna Baszler. I kind of wish that that's the direction that they went in instead of, because like with these returns, I get it. You want to get that momentum. You want them to come in hot. So obviously you want to challenge the champion. But sometimes when you go all the way in and they lose, it's like, where do we go from here? Exactly. It's like, where do we go from here? So I kind of wish that they chose Shayna first, just because honestly, besides Bayley and Sasha and the Kabuki Warriors, Nia and Shayna as a tag team were money. They were such a good tag team during the pandemic. I was like so sad when they took the belts off Sasha and Bayley, but they did their big one. Like as a tag team, they just made complete sense.
They did. And you know what? The thing about it is, it's crazy you said that with Shayna, because storytelling is a great thing. And they say WWE doesn't have storytelling yet. Shout out to Michael Cole, who continuously
he's doing the Lord's work.
That, hey, y'all, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler were once tag team partners. She broke Nia's arm.
Yeah.
And it's long-term storytelling, y'all.
Yep.
So, or whatever we're about to witness, I'm just saying.
I could see them having a great feud.
It's gonna be great. Like Shayna needs it too, because I mean, since Ronda, we haven't really seen much. I mean, her and Zoe Stark have been like killing it with their matches.
They've been killing it, but like it made me so upset for them to have Zoe do this entire storyline with Trish and then finally have that triumphant moment of breaking off from Trish. And then the same thing to happen with Shayna, just for them to be like, so I guess we should team up. We should do like something in a tag. That doesn't make any sense,
Yeah, that does come off a bit much. I see what they're trying to do. But it does kind of come off a bit like, a little bit there. So yeah, you're right. That is a bit, that is just a bit confusing, because both of them kind of need their own lanes, because the whole point of it is we need more contenders. We need more contenders. Give me Shayna and Ripley. You haven't done it. I don't know why, right? They've had chemistry in their NXT days.
Yeah, they could have a great match.
Exactly. I would love to see Zoe Stark go up against Rhea in a match as well. Like, you got two separate feuds with Rhea right there on top of adding the Nia Jax element, adding, the potential of Jade when she's ready and they call her up. So much, not to mention.
I feel like Vince already bought Shayna's big push at the NXT Survivor Series when NXT ran wild. Shayna was on top, and then Vince was like, hold on. Y'all can't be doing all this.
Yeah. Changed the momentum so quick.
Not to mention the Elimination Chamber, where she literally was like the first and the only woman to eliminate everyone.
Yeah.
That spot with Liv lives rent free in my brain when she just slams Liv's body up on the gate. It's literally rent free in my head.
Thing looked good, boy. I tell you, definitely. So yeah, we got quite a bit. Let's transition. Speaking of NXT, in Bex T, as it's now referred to these days, Bex putting the women's division on notice out there, doing open challenges of all things. I'm mad Natalia of all people decides to just want to be one of the ones to challenge Becky for that title. Why?
Yeah, I do not know.
Natalia's so washed. Natalia's so
Yeah.
washed.
Yeah, I'm like
Yeah.
coming out here talking about opportunity for what? Retirement?
Yeah. For Becky to have this whole
you
speech.
you in the Guinness. She in the Guinness Book of World Records, and you still washed.
Not too much on Natty. Not too much on Natty.
Just trying to understand the end game for Natty here. I'm like, by now you should have a career something match for anybody to care these days. Like, they need you more backstage as a
She just don't got it for the title.
At all.
Yeah.
I don't want to see you with the tag title. I don't want to see you with the World Women Heavyweight title. I don't want to see you with the WWE Women's. I don't want to see you with any title. I want to see you training up the next generation of women. And 15 years.
Yeah.
You gave it away when you said 15. 15 years.
Yeah, that's crazy. But the thing is that like Natty can still go. Like I watched those training videos, and she's just like she did like this training video a couple months ago, like with Io, and she was holding her own in that training session. So I'm just like, I get it, but at the same time, I wish that I don't know. Natty is a hard person to try to book or try to place somewhere in the division because she's been there for so long. She's kind of like a staple, but at the same time, she's also kind of like insert this person here. Like we don't have anything for tonight. I just put Natty in the match, like, and that makes me feel so bad because Natty deserves so much more than that. Like,
I feel like she needs like a Heart Foundation faction to like stand out. Like she needs a group around her.
Yeah, or bring back the Divas of Doom or something. Like Beth, like she be dipping her toe in and out of wrestling. Like honestly, like do something.
Yeah, I was saying she definitely, Lord knows, she had that. That is for sure. She did that thing. I was like, they gave her one of those heart foundations around the earlier days, and I'm like, that didn't work out too long. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, she needs something, but preferably for me, I'd rather just see you training these
in catering.
These women, be a trainer, pop up for like one of those big moments, like a I don't know, sorry,
like a rumble. Come back for like a rumble or something,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't need you.
Damn, y'all just putting her back on cameo mode.
Yeah. Nah, you know what I'm saying? I know she can still go, but it's just like it's weird. You know what I mean? It's like matter of fact, I'm almost at the point where I wouldn't let her contract run out if you have to and send her over to AEW if she wants to be something for so bad because they can get over there with their women's division. I'd rather see her over there helping those women out, goddamn.
Yeah.
They need some help. They need some help.
Yeah. I didn't want to say it, but
I got you, Ash. I got you.
Like they need that. They need that. That's what I want. So, if your contract is expiring, Natty, WWE don't really necessarily need you right now unless they want to hire you on as a trainer or something. But aside from that, AEW needs you more. I think.
I feel like she a lifer though. She's
a lifer, yeah.
I get that.
She's never taken any crazy long breaks. I was thinking about that the other day. I was like, Natty literally eats, sleeps, and breathes this business. Like she never took a break. She never took a pause. Like anything. Like she has just been wrestling for the past 15 years.
Right, man. It's wild, bro.
I mean, if you got a passion, you got a passion, but sheesh.
She's the Iron Woman for sure. I'll give her that much.
Yeah.
So, okay. But with Bex here, who do you, I mean, there's so many names to throw here. Roxanne Perez and, Valkyrie.
Lyra.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just did a tag match last night.
Yeah, that's the other Irish chick, right?
Yeah, Lyra Valkyrie. Yeah.
They share that. You know what I'm saying? They both got that background, if you will.
Yeah.
You got literally Kiana James, as we saw in the tag team match, who's got beef with Bex these days.
Yeah.
shoot, Thea Hale. You got
Ivy now.
Ivy now would be a really, really cool matchup.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man. And then, can't forget my girl, Gigi Dolan, you know what I'm saying?
Gigi, yeah, JC Jane. I feel like JC Jane versus Becky Lynch would go off. I don't know why, but I feel like that matchup would go off.
Well, what about a Mandy Rose return to get her title back that she never really should have lost?
Yeah. Listen.
Storyline waiting to happen somewhere at some point.
The Raw division needs Mandy. They need to do like the Raw division right now is suffering.
You think Raw needs it? Because I feel like SmackDown's gonna need it now. SmackDown's kind of getting to that point where they kind of need it.
But SmackDown,
where is Io at? Has she even been on the show? Like I see her taking pictures with the title, but she ain't doing nothing with it.
They had her. They said that she was training on Friday. My biggest issue with SmackDown is that they don't even give the girls time to cook. The girls don't even have time to cook for real on SmackDown. Raw, I feel like they have like a better chance. Whereas on SmackDown, it's like you get one backstage segment and you got a 5-minute match. You better do what you can with that, okay? Like, and then that's it.
That's it.
That's literally it.
That's why.
Dang. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna see what's up with that one. Absolutely. So yeah, no, I mean that's one heck of a cook-up sesh. I mean, she's got a lot of potential talents there. But Miss Stratton is coming for unfinished business as she has to so we'll see her at No Mercy, which we'll get into a little bit later as we get into our No Mercy predictions, because it looks like she wants to do it on her time, on her place, in a bigger stage. So we're looking forward to seeing Becky and Tiffany part 2, given that part 1 slapped. So
it did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's an interesting one. But yeah, anything else cooking up with the ladies, Ash, that you wanted to discuss or bring up?
I'm really excited about the NXT Women's Breakout Tournament. Just because last year Roxanne Perez won.
Okay.
And so I feel like they have a lot of really, really dope up and coming talents that haven't really been showcased too much that can really benefit from the tournament, like Tatum Paxley. Obviously, like Gigi Dolan is probably like another favorite. I feel like the Wendy Chu, like where has Wendy Chu been? Like she needs to be in this tournament. Also, like maybe a couple debuts. I would love to see Tiana Caffey make her debut for the first time in the ring. Well, she's been doing like the NXT house shows, but she hasn't had like a match on Level Up or anything like that. So I have like a couple favorites to win.
I'll throw another name in the hat. Somebody who was hurt at one point and is, I believe she's back now. Ariana Grace.
Yes, she's dope. She's so funny.
Yeah, she can go. So she would be another one that also fits. Shout out to Santino Morello. You know, her father doing things over there.
Yeah.
At wrestling. You know. Yeah. So that NXT Breakout Women's Tournament is going to be nice. What about anything going on with the ladies in Impact? I know we had the Impact 1000, of course, that we touched on last episode, but any follow-up to what we're getting since that 1000 big multi-woman match that we had in Feuds stirring up for Trinity?
My biggest hope is that Trinity faces like a legend. I want Trinity to face a legend next. Like give me Mickey versus Trinity. I would love
that'd be money.
Gail Kim just put the boots back on. Give me Trinity versus Gail Kim.
Now that would be yes. They have history. That would
like give me Trinity versus Gail Kim.
That would work a lot.
Even though I don't know if y'all saw that clip that was going viral of someone from the Beautiful People. I forget if it's Angelina Love or Velvet Sky when she just pulls Gail Kim and Gail Kim's head literally smacks the outside mat. Yeah, I was like, ooh, she might never put these boots on again, y'all. I was like after that bump, she might say, this is it. This is it for me.
Oh man. Okay. So tell me then, Ash, where are we on our Mercedes watch as of late right now? Things have been pretty quiet since that All In cameo appearance.
Yeah. Still waiting to hear. It's looking like she's still not medically cleared. I'm just ready for a return. Like a couple days ago, I think was the anniversary of her match against Kyrie, to her introductory match with New Japan, and that's honestly might be a early spoiler, but that's my pick for match of the year as of right now. Like I love that match so much. So we just need Mercedes back. Also,
What?
with the
Go ahead.
women's NXT Breakout Championship, maybe we'll get like another return from someone who's been injured, maybe like a Nikita Lyons, Sol Ruka.
Yeah.
The division's been missing them, so hopefully,
Yeah,
these
I think
people start getting cleared.
Nikita been in the lab. She been posting lots of stuff. She been in the lab.
She ready to come back, I feel like. So we'll see.
We'll see. One more thing I want to sit and touch on with the ladies really, really quickly. Shout out, I saw this on her Instagram, but we are gonna give a quick shout out to a 15-year quinceañera to none other than Miss Bayley, also known as Bayley back in the day. To those who remember her independent days.
Yes,
Davina celebrates 15 years in her career. Y'all have a favorite Bayley moment by any chance or anything like that?
There's too many.
I think Bayley's heel turn when she killed the buddies, the Bayley buddies. Mm-hmm. When she chopped down the buddies, I think that was my favorite Bayley moment.
Okay. That was a funny moment. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, her chopping down.
Yeah, that was excellent. I mean, there's just too many. There's NXT Brooklyn.
True. Anything with her and Michael Cole.
Yeah, anything pandemic.
Going at Michael. Yeah.
That's fair.
Anything Bayley and Sasha pandemic. The Iron Woman match that they had in NXT. Her Raw debut when she won her first Raw Women's Championship. When she won Money in the Bank. She's just Bayley's such a legend. Like
Bayley was always like the forgotten member of the Four Horsewomen, but she done broke out. She done did her thing.
Yeah, she's the underdog, the longest. Not anymore. She was the longest reigning. No, she still is the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion because Bianca took that belt to Raw.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? They did try to. That's interesting because they did try to cameo that and just say the longest reigning women's champion. So
yeah, like just buffer, just say she's the longest reigning women's champion. Period.
Yeah.
But technically, Bayley is the longest reigning SmackDown Women's Champion. So
I like that.
That's the problem with having the little two shows. It's like, who got that title?
Yeah, or the problem with swapping belts. They need to stop swapping belts like that. That was so dark-sided to me.
Yeah.
It's wild. Okay, all right. So let's see. So I guess that about sums it up for the ladies in wrestling this week. As of so shout out to the ladies yet again for always making headlines, always continually doing their thing in the wrestling scene, and we'll keep our eyes and ears peeled for what we bring to y'all next week when it comes to the ladies in wrestling. So continue to kill it. So we got two shows that are on the horizon, starting with one of those big shows, a super show, if you will, or a mega event in the world of AEW All Elite Wrestling. We have Grand Slam. And then, of course, coming up in the world of NXT, we've got NXT No Mercy, which will be coming up to you next week. But we're going to go ahead and give our predictions and let everybody know what we think of the match card coming up for AEW and who we think takes what. But in the meantime, we got our overall prediction scorecard. I know Rick wanted to know the updates on that one.
Yeah, let's go.
Well, give me a second to add this moment of math up here. Let's see. Okay, so when we did AEW All Out, let's see, Ash took home those predictions for the day because she only got 2 wrong out of that entire match card from All Out. So that tallied her up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, giving her an overall score. Let's see. 8, 9, 10. That puts her right at about 20 overall so far. So with Rick on that All Out card, you managed to get 3 wrong, so you were just second for the All Out night. You were right behind Ashley. All right, giving you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 correct out of that All Out. That's not bad for a guy that doesn't watch AEW All Out. That ain't bad. That ain't bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that puts Rick at about 18. And unfortunately for your boy, it was a bad night for me on that one because I don't know. It was kind of weird because it was just like there were ways I would have done it and how I saw it in my head, and it was just weird. It was like
you was booking with your heart.
It was like, okay, I mean, I got ones that were right, but it was like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Looking at mine, only got about 4 correct on that one. So unfortunately, like I said, man, it was a weird one. It was a weird one. So updating the scorecard and whole, you know, I'm currently at the got some catching up to do thanks to All Out. But 17 for me, 18 for Rick in second place, and Ashley takes the crown in first place. So she did come and get that number 1 crown that she said she was going to do. So congrats to that so far, holding the reign down. Still got a lot of wrestling left in this year. Let's see if she can that number 1.
Hold on to that top spot.
And actually, there's a neutral point for all of us in the fact that there was a match that was somewhat announced, but it wasn't because we didn't expect this person to return so quickly. But we're talking about none other than Ricky Starks versus the Dragon, Bryan Danielson, in that strap match that they had, which was very killer. Most in part because that was around the time of the CM Punk drama, which CM Punk was supposed to have that match, but got replaced by Bryan Danielson. Therefore, couldn't really count that for any of us. So that's like a neutral point for everybody. Right?
Okay. That one didn't count.
It's floating around there. But with that, let's go ahead and pull up this AEW Grand Slam card. So with this match card, this should be very interesting, please. Well, all right. So let's go ahead and just start with what more than likely would be the main event for this card. You've got the AEW World Heavyweight Championship on the line as your scumbag, MJF, is going one-on-one with everyone else's favorite scumbag, in a sense, and Joe. In the battle of the scumbags, who's the worst scumbag of them all? The question is, guys, who y'all taking to retain? Who are y'all taking to win this match for the AEW World Championship?
MJF.
Yeah.
I'm thinking MJF. It's unfortunate because they've had Samoa Joe in so many title picture matches recently.
Yes.
So it's unfortunate to have him have another lose, but I'm thinking.
Okay.
Yeah, Joe deserved a dub, but it's MJF. They ain't taking it off him.
Not yet.
Okay, MJF. So we got Ash and Rick. Everybody, I think that's pretty unanimous on that one, that we're all going to say MJF is retaining that one at the moment. So we got MJF retaining. So more than likely, kind of predictable to a degree. We'll see.
A bit.
Strange things can happen, but this one's gonna be fun. Ash, I know you're gonna enjoy predicting this one. Let's give our favorite saying for this next match of the ladies. This shall be very interesting. We have, other than for the Women's World Championship, Saraya, reigning defending Women's AEW World Champion, going one-on-one with the new reincarnated version of Toni Storm.
Okay.
Go ahead. Say it for the people.
Chin up, tits out, and be watch for the shoes. I love it. I love it. She needs to put it on a shirt.
Yes. It needs to be on a shirt. AEW, don't drop that ball. So
yeah,
who we got taking this one for the AEW World Women's Championship?
it's hard. This one is a hard pick because I feel like Tony should take it just because Tony's more over in the States, and then also I feel like Tony's just been more of like a worker, whereas Saraya, she is more of like that part-time talent. You bring her in for those big matches. So I'm gonna say Saraya, but it should be Tony Storm. Just like Samoa Joe.
Oh no, we've lost Rick in reception.
I know.
My boy Rick's a robot. We gotta Rick, we can't hear you, man.
We can't hear you, Rick.
Oh man.
Y'all hear me? No?
Okay, we hear you now.
You hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Wait for it. Oh, there he is. You got to park the car. All right, Rick. Let the people know. Who you taking? Saraya or Tony Storm?
Tony. I want Tony.
Okay. I want Tony to win too.
Okay. So wait, you're officially picking Tony Ash?
No, I'm picking Saraya. I'm picking Saraya. But in my heart.
Okay, in your heart.
In my heart, I'm picking Tony.
Okay, so we got for the heart pick, she's got Tony, but she's got Saraya to retain. So we're gonna say Ash. Now, Rick, you are saying you are gonna take Tony Storm. So we're gonna put her there, right there, for my boy Rick.
Yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a bad spot. You know, yeah. I told you I got to move around. I got kids.
All good, dude. All good, man. Saraya for the win. I'm taking it as well. So with that, I'm gonna definitely say we're going Saraya there. So let's go to our next matchup here. All right, this is a fun one. Should be interesting. We got the battle of the besties, the sex gods, if you want to say it that way, in a way. But we've got Chris Jericho, the OG, versus the up-and-comer who's got to prove a point in Sammy Guevara in a one-on-one contest. Guys, who takes this victory?
Sammy.
I'm
gonna say Sammy.
Yep.
Yeah.
Put him over.
Put the ice cream in the fridge. Let's stop. Let's stop with Chris Jericho.
Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if Jericho wins them.
I feel like it wouldn't hype up what they did about Sammy needing to beat Jericho.
Exactly.
But that would defeat the purpose. That would be very WWE of AEW to do that.
Yeah.
People don't call that out enough. But if that happens, I'll say you cannot clown WWE on decision making no more.
Yeah.
That's the case. Just saying. Yeah. Okay. So unanimously, we're all going Sammy Guevara, the young buck, to win this.
Yes.
So let's hope we're right, y'all. Because boy, I don't want to have that be a unanimous mispoint.
Yeah, I don't want to be wrong.
All right, here's another one that might be a little tougher to decide. But we've got a winner takes all match. So this is a double title on the line kind of situation. Don't ask why on an AEW show 2 different titles are on the line here, but it is what it is. We've got Claudio Castagnoli, the reigning defending World Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion, going one-on-one with his old rival, Eddie Kingston, aka the New Japan Strong Openweight Champion.
Ooh.
Both titles on the line, so the winner takes them all.
This is gonna be a good match.
Oh yeah. Probably.
I'm excited for this. Probably match of the night. I'm saying match of the night. That's my early call.
Ooh.
But I'm gonna say Claudio just because I want Claudio to win.
Okay.
I'm just saying Claudio because I want Claudio to win. It might cost me everything, but
Ooh.
I'm betting it all.
Claudio saying, okay, so Ash saying Claudio.
I'm riding with Cesaro.
Okay, so Rick, right? Claudio also is going with Rick. Okay. All right, so let's see. Rick, so this is a tough one to call. I was wrong about the last one because I thought this is where Eddie was going to get his win. So I'm going to assume and say this is where Eddie gets his get back. It's a one-on-one situation. Give me Eddie Kingston for the win here.
Okay.
So yeah, I think he's gonna get both belts and be a heavyweight champion for the first time ever. This would be the time to do it. This would be the time to do it. So I'm going with Eddie Kingston here. So we're gonna put that down. So that's a 2-on-1 ratio. Boy, I hope I get that one right. I sure need that one. Next up, we've got the most important workhorse title out of all workhorse titles right now in AEW. We're talking about the AEW International Championship. Jon Moxley, who is your current new reigning and defending AEW International Champion, going one-on-one with half of the Lucha Brothers in Rey Fénix.
Jon Moxley. It's got to be Mox.
Yeah.
He just got it.
Yeah.
We're all going Moxley here. All right. So we all got Mox for the win. So that's a pretty unanimous decision, which so far mostly we've had unanimous decisions mostly on this card. So I don't know whether this is a good thing or a bad thing, but it's very interesting nonetheless. So
to be determined.
I love that. Let's see. Did I get all that? That is all of the main card for part 1 of AEW Grand Slam. Now for the Rampage side of things. Grand Slam Part 2 on Rampage, which at this point you can tell this is a Rampage card because literally most of these Rampage matches. Okay. I rest my case, pun intended. It is what it is. We have the AEW World Trios Championships on the line as the Acclaimed goes against, wait for it, who could it be? Oh my goodness, it's the Dark Order again.
Bum, bum.
Scissor me timbers.
Yeah. He's got the shirt on today, so.
Scissor me timbers, let's go.
Yeah, I'm going the Acclaim.
Okay, so we got the Acclaimed. Let's see. Yep, the Acclaimed for the win. That is pretty much a triple threat. So that is Ash, that is myself, and that is Rick. So that one's pretty self-explanatory, as is probably our next matchup. Yet again, another Trios Championship is on the line. Only this one is the Ring of Honor Trios Championships. The Mongol Embassy, Brian Cage, and the Gates of Agony going one-on-one, or should I say in a 3-man situation, 3-on-3 with the Elite, aka Hangman Page and the Young Bucks.
Elite.
The Elite, yeah.
Elite.
Could this be any more obvious?
Predictable?
Obvious. Yeah.
Do I want to say the Elite though?
You gonna swerve it?
They've been losing a bit. Yeah.
There is a pending feud right now going on.
Yeah.
You know what? Give me the Embassy to win this.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Only because they got Swerve, and I feel like Swerve would just, with this feud with Hangman right now,
he's cooking.
There's some reason why he wouldn't just possibly try to interfere. I feel like the Elite would come this close to winning it for him to cost them the match. So
I would like that.
I'm gonna swerve it a little bit just to make this more fun here, so it's not all too unanimous. I'm gonna go ahead and say, yeah, the Mobile Embassy is gonna win this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go on the limb here that this is probably a long limb, much like Ash and her pick when she's like, "I hope I win this with Claudia," but we'll see. And then our next two matches. Next up, we have Darby Allin and Sting versus Christian Cage, the real TNT champion, and Luchasaurus, also the real TNT champion. I don't know, but who's taking this dub, y'all?
Thinking maybe Darby and Sting.
Ooh. I'm gonna go Lucha and Peeps.
And Peeps?
Yep.
That's an interesting split I didn't expect because I don't think I've seen Sting lose a match yet. Since I don't think, yeah. So
gotta happen sometime.
Tonight's the night.
On a random rampage, gotcha. That
yeah.
It's not a random rampage. It's a Grand Slam page.
I love that.
They're gonna put that on the shirt.
Give me. I'm going with Ash. Give me Darby Allin and Sting. And Rick, I like that you are setting the bar here and could be actually be right on this. As you pick Christian.
That might be a lead taking moment for you.
It might. It just might. You know.
Let's go.
So let's see here. Final match on this card and Grand Slam as a whole. We've got Orange Cassidy, Hook, and Chris Statlander versus Anna Jay, Matt Menard, and Angelo Parker.
Fresh squeeze.
This match is going on.
Yeah, I'm going Chris Statlander. Team Statlander.
Yeah. I'm seeing Chris Stat. That's a little too obvious. So
yeah.
Yep, we're gonna go ahead and just say Hook, OC, and Chris Stat. Yep, that's pretty obvious. Yep. Dang, man. Wow. Could this one looks so exciting. All right, well. I mean, I'm not even gonna front, dog. This, oh my gosh. There's nothing. I see why them ticket sales been decreasing over the years.
They got to do something fast.
Yeah, I gotta make this just a little bit more appealing, man. Like just a little bit, at least for the Rampage side. Good God, man. Gee, what is this? Okay, well,
that's Sunday Night Heat vibes.
Yeah.
Boy, who you telling? So let's see. NXT No Mercy here. We've got our NXT No Mercy card coming up here. All right.
I'm excited about this.
I know this is going to be super fun. So nonetheless, this is a very short card as well. So we're going to say, let's see, No Mercy predictions. All right. Okay. So with that being said, y'all, first up, we have Noam Dar. Okay, hold on. Wait. Pull back up. There we go. Noam Dar, who is your Global Heritage Invitational winner. Or, well, actually, no, he's your Heritage Cup champion or something along those lines.
Right? Yeah, you got it.
Like, yeah, this thing's somewhat confusing. But that versus the winner of this Heritage Invitational, which I do believe, who won that tournament? I think it was.
I know Butch won a match. I think Butch won a match last night.
Yeah, he won.
Yeah, he did.
I I think Butch is the one he would face here. So it looks like Butch. If I'm right about this, it would be Butch. So Noam Dar versus Butch for this NXT Heritage Cup situation. If that is the match and that is the case, give me Noam Dar for the win on this.
Yeah, Metaphor is like sidebar. Metaphor is just like my favorite faction right now. A couple weeks ago, they did like the Icy tribute where they were all dressed with like the little white furs and stuff. Last week they were the jungle theme. And then last night they were the Matrix, which was hilarious. So they're my faves right now. I need Metaphor to win. No, I'm Dar.
Okay.
Right. I'll go with Dar.
Okay. So Dar, that is for Rick, Ash, and myself. Okay, so we got that one there. All right, next up, we've got Dominic Dirty Dom Mysterio versus Mustafa Ali in a singles match for the NXT North American Championship. Guys, where are you going with this?
Dirty Dom. It sucks from Ali because he should win. He's been in NXT for a couple months now.
Yeah, but he's one of those ones. He got Natalia vibes. He just ain't gonna go nowhere.
Damn. He has the talent. I just feel like he needs the character. Like once he finds a character in the feud.
Yeah, he needs something.
He'll take off. Yeah. Because I've been enjoying his NXT run.
Oh, he's talented, but it's just the character ain't there, like you said.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's a unanimous vote there. We all going with Dirty Dom to take home and retain his NXT North American Championship. We've got let's come back to that one because that'll obviously be the main event. So let's say we've got Braun Breaker versus Baron Corbin in a singles match. Who's the baddest man in NXT? I would assume this is supposed to signify. So, guys, where y'all going with this one?
Braun. That's pretty predictable.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. Okay.
But didn't Baron win in that Gable Stevenson match?
He did.
Okay. Yeah. So he's had some momentum, but I'm thinking that he's gonna pass. He's gonna give Braun
pass the torch.
Yeah, give him that rub.
Yeah.
All right, I can see that. Yeah. I mean, Braun been catching a lot of L's, but catching a lot of dubs since kind of going against like in this who's the baddest gimmick kind of thing. So
yeah,
bigger guys he's been getting dubs on, but he has been losing a lot in these like big stage matches as of late since dropping the title.
Yes.
But I'm going to go ahead and still pick him to win here because I don't see why there's a need for Corbin to win, per se.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly.
So, yeah, go ahead and give me that. So that's a unanimous vote for all of us. We all got Braun on that. All right. So next up, Becky Lynch versus Tiffany Stratton in an Extreme Rules match for the NXT Women's Championship. Where we going, guys?
This might be the hardest match to call on the card.
Yeah.
I feel like Becky's going to win just because I feel like there's so much going on the Raw Women's division. If she comes back, it would kind of just be like, what do we have Becky do? So I feel like she's going to stay on NXT for maybe up until Mania season.
Okay. That's an interesting thought. That is hard to call because as we mentioned earlier in our women's segment, there's so many women now, that you can mix Becky up with if you're busy.
Yeah, it's opportunity.
And also that opportunity to work with someone like Becky Lynch. She's already down there, You can't pass that opportunity.
So, yeah.
Hurts my heart.
It does too, Safe to say Becky retains here. And what probably be a crazy dope match. All unanimous on this one? Yes, everybody.
Yeah, we would like Barbie to win, but it's gonna be Bex.
Yeah.
All right. I like that. Okay, so we got that there. Okay. And then last but not least, now this one, if you thought that one was hard, this one is probably going to be the hardest. Ladies and gentlemen, and what I'm gonna guess is probably the main event. If not, it probably will be with Becky Lynch and Tiffany Stratton. But just in case that's not the main event, definitely what's likely to be your main event for the NXT Championship. We have Carmelo Hayes versus Ilya Dragunov.
Dragunov's taking it.
Ooh.
Dragunov's taking it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was an easy decision for me. I think Dragunov's taking it. Did you see him last night after Dom smacked the taste out of his mouth? That man went Super Saiyan. That man terrifies me. Ever since I saw him in that match against Gunter, that man terrifies me. Like
that's a fair point. I can understand that. Yes.
That man can withstand I don't even know.
Yeah.
He is.
Melo don't miss though, so Melo don't miss.
I'm thinking he's gonna miss. I'm thinking he's gonna miss. It hurts my heart. It hurts my soul because I love Carmelo, but Dragunov is just too. They've propped him up too much in terms of booking. So when he lost, I was like, okay, maybe they're gonna have him do something else or even put him on Raw. No, they gave him the rematch. So I'm like, okay, if Dragunov doesn't take it, all that momentum, all of that star building that they've been doing is gone.
I see.
It's got to be Dragunov.
So Rick,
where's the tiebreaker?
Oh, what a hard spot to be in. Okay. You both make very convincing points here. So
I knew I would be on a lone island with this. So it's fine.
Both are making very convincing points. However, there is one aspect that was not mentioned here. And it's key to my decision to break this tie. Dramatic suspense here. Ladies and gentlemen, I am choosing Ilya Dragunov to be your new NXT champion.
Okay.
Reasons that we would think. Ladies and gentlemen,
do you think
turn? I think Trick will be costing his former best friend, the man who's always been by his side. I mean, think about it. The seeds have been continuous.
They've been planting the seeds. Yeah, they've been planting the seeds.
Continuously, slowly. I think this is the moment it finally manifests into the ultimate turn of a heel Trick versus a babyface Carmelo.
That would hurt my heart.
A heartbreaking feud amongst former best friends. Ride or die. So give me Ilya Dragunov for the win.
Yeah.
I ain't mad at it.
I like it. It's Rick going mellow, Mellow don't miss. And then, of course, Ash and myself are taking Dragunov. Well, that about does it for the prediction parts of this show. Like I said, hopefully we didn't go a little too lengthy for you guys on this one. We had quite a bit. We tried to condense this one as much as possible. But again, when there's a lot of wrestling to talk, there's always a lot of wrestling to talk. But nonetheless, we're going to real quick go into a final little 3 count. So, you know what I'm saying? Just real quick to close this thing on out. Y'all know how we do. We have this thing called the 3 count where we basically go around one time as a perspective count to let y'all know what we're reflecting on throughout the week. So let's go ahead and go ladies first here, and let's kick it over to Ash. So Ash, for the first fall, where are you going on your 3 count on today?
I'm still on my fitness kick. So today I'm going to say get active. Do something to be active today.
I love it.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Rick, how about you, sir?
Keep your goals ahead of you and keep going forward. You gotta push through, make stuff happen.
I love it. For the final count here, I want to say stay highly motivated Always know that whatever is coming your way, you can overcome no matter what is in the horizon for you. There will always be an obstacle, but never let it be too big for you to overcome and climb over, because there is something next waiting for you to conquer as well. So that being said, y'all, that is a 3 count on tonight to reflect. We thank y'all so much for rocking with us. If you stayed throughout this entire episode, we hope you enjoyed it. If you've been on YouTube and you've skipped towards certain points in the show that you wanted to check out based off the headlines, thank y'all so much for even taking time to listen to each segment that we had in mind, each topic that we discussed, all that good stuff. So without further ado, make sure you leave a subscription, you know what I'm saying? So go ahead and hit that subscribe button with that notification bell. If you're on YouTube watching, if you're on Apple Podcasts or anything like that, leave us a 5-star rating. Show us some love in the comments. Let us know who you are, where you're from, where you're listening from, all that good stuff. Hope you enjoy these dope personalities. And of course, guys, y'all want to go around the table, tell everybody where they can personally follow you on social outlets?
You can find me at Ash Benny on all social media platforms.
And that's Mr. Playboy number 2, you, on IG.
Come on now. You can follow your boy on Instagram and Twitter at Highlight Life, HILITE Life. And of course, all things Life's a Botch, Life's a Botch Crew on Instagram, Life's a Botch Crew on TikTok, and of course, Life's a Botch Podcast right here on YouTube as well. Catch us when we go live after certain pay-per-view events just to give our reaction and our thoughts. We'll definitely do more of that. We're going to work on some more short form content for TikTok, Instagram, and of course here. Working on doing also short form live interviews. So if you're on Instagram, make sure you follow Life's a Botch Crew. So that way, Ash is working on some lady independent interviews that she'll be getting on so that you guys can tune in with her, interact with her. If she's got questions that y'all want to ask the talent, y'all can do that. Also, as am I, working on some short form interviews for you guys for Instagram Live, along with anybody that we bring here on the show that interacts with us as a special guest. So keep it locked, keep it hot. Y'all know what it is. And of course, before we get out of here, make sure you follow the brand behind the brand, all things OTS, OTS Media Co. on Instagram, OTS Media Co. on Twitter, and OTS Media Co. on YouTube. Subscribe to that brand. You will find the Life's a Botch podcast. You can listen to the full episode, watch it, and you can also connect with the Life's a Botch page through the OTS Media Co. page. So with that, we're getting ready to head on up out this thing. As you do with me, go ahead and throw up those 2 sweet signs and give up one good old 2 sweet. Peace, y'all. Until next time, y'all keep it locked, and we out this thing. Peace.
Bye.